Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. Yeah, apologies guys, it's been a while. I had quite a bit on, got stuff going on in background, which I'll touch on in future videos. Um, so yeah, just been busy with that. Been busy trading cars. Just hadn't had a chance to just record out. Just been too busy, guys. But anyway, we're back now. I'm gonna try and get back onto, well, maybe not 2 videos a week, but at least 1 video a week. So yeah, let's start. Let's start as we mean to go on. So yeah, we've got a bit of a special one, I think. I class these as a bit of a special car anyway. I don't know about you guys. So we bought an Audi TT 3.2 V6. Well, it's actually the VR6 engine. And I must admit, it sounds absolutely glorious. They really are a nice sounding engine. Now, because I've been so busy, there was a bit of damage to this car. Well, there's quite a bit of damage all over. There's still a bit of damage to fix on it. In fact, I've only really just started work on it, so you've not missed a lot. But basically, the car's come with some side damage and a little bit of damage on the front. Now, I did start work on the front, so what I'll do, we'll go have a walk round now. I'll show you the car as is. Obviously, when it arrived, it had the bumper on, had the radiators on and etc. But I've stripped it down now, so we'll go have a look at it, and you'll see as it is now. And moving forward, I'll document the repair to it, so you can see the car coming together. And I think it'll be an interesting one, guys. So come on, let's have a look at it. Yes, guys. So I've got the key out. There she is. So, as you can see, I've already started work on this. I've disconnected, well, I ain't actually disconnected radiators yet, but look guys, basically, can you see, I don't know if you can see that underside, not right well. Basically, it was recovered with a car, and the recovery companies put the winch cable underneath the car there, and it's gouged up the radiator. Basically knackered the aircon rod and knackered the cooling rod. So not only that, it's knackered this frame, this metal aluminium frame here, so that's why I've had to strip front end down. But yeah, but not being that big a job. This is the other damage. So it wants a door on it. Rear quarter's not too bad, guys. It's, look, I know there. A lot of this car's aluminium. Anyway, let's take a look inside. So guys, this is inside. What a nice place this is. Look at this interior as well, guys. I think it looks absolutely brilliant. I don't think silver's the best colour in the world for these, but the interior, this red interior, is absolutely lovely. And look, we've got, yes, my favourite, an auto gearbox, dual clutch. This is a nice spec one as well. It's got Bose sound. It's just nice. It's just a nice car. Look, I mean, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what goes in there, guys. It might be something to do with sat nav, I'm not sure. But look at this bit of trim here, you know. It's just nice. It's just a lovely car. I'm really impressed with it. And wheel obviously, you'll recognise that out of lots of Audis, but I think it first appeared in the R8, back when the R8 launched. We've got mag ride as well, which is an extra on these. Obviously I haven't driven it. I'm not going to start it up because I don't want fan to start kicking on, and I've not actually tested this sound system out. Actually, I better not. I better not play it radio whilst we're on. Let me turn that off. But yeah, it's a nice thing. I mean, cruise control, auto, and these switch gear. These are straight out of an R8. These. It's also got heated seats. But yeah, it's coming up with a load of errors. When we first, that's because we stripped it down. When we first got this car, it didn't have a light on it. You know, all these lights have just come from me stripping it down. But let's explain this one to you guys then. So yeah, so this car, guys, we bought from auction. Now this car is a Cat D. Obviously they haven't done Cat D for many years, so it was Cat D'd a long time ago. And I don't know what the damage was, but Cat D was like Cat N, which is just panel damage. I've been round the car, whatever the repair was, it must have been panel damage, because there's no structural damage or anything. It's a very tidy, straight car, to be honest, apart from the damage that's happened recently. But it's a fairly straight car, this. It's got full service history as well, which is nice. But yeah, and come with half a tank of fuel. Which doesn't happen very which you want it in this thing, because I don't think they're the most economical. But yeah, so to go through this car, so we got it at auction. We bought it with the front bumper was slightly damaged. I'll show you the front bumper because we've plastic welded it. It didn't need painting, it would just sort of come apart in places, so we've managed to weld it back together. And it needs a new grille putting on, which I've found we just need to pick it up. But what had happened, I think this car had been seized or repossessed or whatever, and the recovery companies put the metal cable underneath the car, which they do quite often, maybe onto the subframe. But what it had done then, because the front end's aluminium on these, it's just broken through the metal. The sort of crash bar on front of these is aluminium, not the crash bar, but there's a lower crash bar, sort of carries the radiators. It's gone straight through that. The metal cable's gone straight through it, and it's gone straight. Obviously, you've seen damage on radiators. It's just, you know, it's just damaged them. So obviously, then I've got to. I wasn't anticipating doing radiators, so now I've got to swap radiators over, which I've found they're fairly cheap on parts. Fortunately, it's just my time. But a good day this car will be turned round. Well, the front end will. My plan of action with this one, guys, is to do front end, get bumper back on, and get it MOT'd. The door and the rear quarter can be done whenever. If I can get it MOT'd, I might run it for a little bit, because I like it, to be honest with you. I might run it for a month. I'm gonna get the door sorted and the rear quarter sorted, because I found a door for it, same colour, off the same year, so I don't think it'll need painting. £100, you know, so it's for now. Rear quarter's probably £250 repair, something like that. So yeah, it won't cost much. We got this car in absolute steel. We got this car for £1,200, you know. And oh, mileage, I forgot to tell you mileage. It's only on 111,000, guys. I mean, I've looked through previous MOT history. It's only been doing 3,000 and 4,000 miles a year as this car recently. The mileage is really low on it for it, you know, for age. I think it's an 07 this, so it's obviously it's low mileage. Is that for an 07? But yeah, we're gonna get repaired. What I'll do, obviously, I didn't record me stripping it down, but I am going to record me putting it back together. Well, I'll record taking the radiators out, so anybody that needs to take radiators out on these can see how it's done. You don't actually have to strip out front end down like I have to take the radiators out, but obviously it's easier if you do that. And I needed to strip front end down because obviously I needed to replace the metal frame, but I'll show you putting that back on. But let's have a quick look at the front bumper. I'll show you what I've done to that. This is one of our cars as well. Lovely little car, this. Little Kia Ceed. Not a Kia Ceed, Kia Picanto. Lovely little thing. Yeah, guys, so look, let's have a look. So I'm going to replace grill because it's cracked there. It's actually, to be honest, that's worst bit there, look. The actual grill itself you'd get away with, but I found one cheap. a lot of people are wanting real big money for these, like 100 quid for a second hand one. I found one for 40 quid local. But yeah, if you look, the bumper's actually alright. These had come apart here and from there. Obviously I need to get a new thing there. And if you look, okay, yeah, alright guys, some might say it's not the best job in the world, but it's first bit of plastic welding I've done. You know, I don't think it's too bad. But yeah, clip that onto there. And we're laughing. Guys, like, subscribe, and you know, catch up next one. M3 is just about done. There's a big story to tell on that M3. So anyway, it's up, and there's some really good videos going to be coming up soon, so catch you on the next one. Peace out guys.